have told me. I was just looking at Mrs. Victoria's daughter and, her tearing up and crying. And it was really emotional. And seeing the husband, the last time we visited Mr. Kitobi, he was really down. And I'm so grateful at the tenacity, that has kept him going. And today he's standing there and he's working on his own. Even with the crutch, it's amazing from seeing him where he was when we visited him in Calcutta. So I don't know, you're asking for ginger. Honestly, me, I'm even down here. But I think one of the things that we all must understand, is that die not die. I said die not die. I don't put water for my mouth. I said die not die. And anyhow when that die come, now so that die go be. We are all in prison because we are afraid of dying. We become slaves in our country because we are afraid of dying. We accept obnoxious laws because we are afraid of dying. Yesterday I was at an event where they were singing that nonsense they held thee. And I said I'm not going to stand for nobody or no one or no crazy national anthem. And people are calling for my arrest and I fear them. This country belongs to every one of us. No Nigerian is more Nigerian than any Nigerian. We are citizens, we are not slaves. And the fact that they know that we will accept whatever it is they dish out to us is the reason why they dish out nonsense. Tinubu dared to put his hands in his pocket when they were singing the national anthem, when he was running and saying to Nigerians he wanted to be president. He wasn't voted for. He rigged his way into office and he dared to sing the national anthem that we have been using for over 46 years. A national anthem that was done, that was composed by a Nigerian, and he brings in the national anthem composed by a foreigner. How dare you? You are asking for my arrest? If there's anyone that needed to be arrested, it is Tinubu. During their campaign, when they were singing the national anthem, the Arise or campaign church that we know, he stood with a walking stick or whatever it was he was holding and held it over his head, and he wasn't arrested. And some people are sitting down and they're daring to call for my arrest, and they wait for them. We die here. I said they wait for them. We die here. There is no retreat. There is no surrender. This country is our own. And I must say to the citizens of Nigeria, we have failed our children. We have failed our children. We have turned our children into stateless human beings. They are going all around the world looking for countries that they will get their citizenship. UK dared us. They put stringent conditions for our students not to go to their place. Canada is doing the same thing. Australia has done the same thing. How dare they? They only dare because we have allowed our country to be destroyed. And I refuse to be that one person that will sit down and watch my country being destroyed and do nothing. Like they said, 2023 election, they rigged them. They rigged it, no wahala. 2027 election, if we allow make the rig, now we foolish. Now we don't get sense. As they want them, we go give them to them. As they want them. In this matter, in this country, it's no longer about, oh, politics is dirty. We don't want to participate. We will enter there and clean that politics. We will clean that politics and ensure that we have people with competence, character, capacity, people who are patriotic are the ones who get into office. And when they do, we will hold them what? Accountable. It's as simple as that. I've been given 2 minutes that she had no ginger to give. When we check Aisha's DNA, it's made of ginger, sugar and spice, and all things nice. That's what Aisha is made of. Thank you ever so much. It's the dance.
Hello everyone. What you just watched now was a little bit of speech that I gave at an event that was organized basically about giving awards to those people who played such major part during the 2023 election. And I was called in to speak, and I did say a few of those words. They gave me 2 minutes. I didn't even know it got up to 6 minutes. But in all is that the biggest problem that we have is that it's fair. Yeah, that's the biggest problem that we have. People are afraid. People are afraid of dying. And I find it so ironic how people don't understand that we are being killed anyways. We are being killed every day. And I think because we have this sense of protection, this sense that we can never be victims, this sense that it only happens to others, it won't happen to us. I think that's the thing that really it's making Nigeria to still hold on to and think that, oh, they will not speak or they will not come out so that they won't be killed, not knowing that, oh, they are being killed anyways every day and everyone is a victim. I always say that, look, being a victim in Nigeria is not a matter of if you will be a victim, it's a matter of when will you be the victim, because we are all victims waiting to happen. And there's this saying I used to say, you know, I would say yesterday's victims were once survivors, that today's victims were yesterday's survivors, and tomorrow's victims will be today's survivors. And I ask, who is next? I always ask that question, and it's been a long time that I've always had that thought. I think it was in 2014 that I actually put those words down. One of the reasons where it came from was I lived in Kaduna at one time, and I witnessed, you know, a riot. You know, you're always having riots and all of that. People were killed. I can't remember which of the riots it was particularly, whether it was the 2011 riots or something. But for me, what really pained me was that seeing the number of people that were killed and how people after that started sending text messages around happy survivor. That thing, it hurt me. And I was like, how you know, heartless is this? People died. A lot of people died. What are we doing happy survivor for? And I was like, those people who were killed this riot, they survived the next riot. Guess what? They were killed this riot. And if there's going to be another riot, we that we survived this riot are going to be the ones that will be killed the next riot. So there's nothing about being happy and happy, saying happy survivor and everything. That we must understand that people lost their lives, and we must empathize and know that we also are victims, and begin to do things about it to ensure those kind of things never occur. But anyway, it's just so sad where we are, and just seeing how people are always so afraid and stuff like that. We're being killed in our houses, we're being killed on the road, bad governance is killing us, corruption is killing us, you know. And the list of the things that are even killing us are bullets because of our voices or protests or anything. Terrorists are there, kidnappers, bandits, call them all what you want to call them. They are killing citizens. And we're just sitting down, accepting and just praying. God will not do for us what He has given us the capacity for us to do for ourselves. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.